What is up, you guys? My name is Austin Marks and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm currently a respiratory therapist who's pursuing the physician assistant career path. So on my channel I make videos about me being a respiratory therapist, the boards, schooling, what it's like working as a respiratory therapist. I'm also documenting my journey to becoming a PA. So if you want to see all that, make sure you like and subscribe. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I passed my respiratory boards on the very first try. So the respiratory boards consist of the TMC as well as the CSE. So the first portion is just a multiple choice portion, so it's just multiple choice test. Second portion is a clinical simulation exam. So what that consists of is basically, it gives you a scenario and you got to pick what you want to do for your patient. What kind of test you want to give them? Do you want to give them any meds? Do you want to put them on oxygen? What do you want to do? So both of these tests are pretty difficult. They have about a 60% pass rate for the very first time. I believe that the program that you go through has a lot to do with preparing you, as well as the effort that you put into the program and how much you're willing to learn. So my program was awesome. I felt pretty prepared. However, I still had to buy study material to go ahead and take these tests. I know that there are a few different study materials, study books you can buy out there. However, I used Kettering, and this is the books that I bought. I know you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of money. Which, yes it was a nice chunk of change to put out. However, I'd do it all over again. I knew that I only wanted to take my boards once, and that's exactly what I did. So I was willing to put in a little extra money to get a good outcome. So I wish I still had my books to show you exactly what they composed of. However, I sold them to try and make a little bit of money back. So basically what I got out of this bundle was it came with a TMC practice book, and that came with about 12 hours of audio that just went over the book, talked about different things. It came with a clinical simulation book, as well as 4 practice tests, so 2 TMCs and then 2 of the CSEs, and then I could retake each of these tests twice. As well, it came with a few tokens that just give you a few different clinical simulations and stuff like that for online. So I probably bought this bundle about 2 months before I graduated. I would listen to the audio on my way to school and on my way home, and then I'd look at the TMC book just to go over what I listened to, just to double check to see if I had any questions, to just verify everything. And then I'd also look at the clinical simulation book from time to time, just get an idea of that. However, I didn't take any practice tests until about 2 weeks before I was about to graduate. I also used the app called Anki. So basically this is a virtual flashcard app that uses spaced repetition. So let's say I'm trying to learn different cars. So I would say I have a picture of a Ford Focus. So I click that, I know that car, and then I have the option that the option was easy, it was hard, or it was a medium difficulty. So then based on my thought process, it would pick out so many days before I would see that card again. So there were some cards that I would need to see consistently before I actually learned them, before I started spacing them out. That way I wouldn't see them for a few days. And then there were other cards that I could just, oh I know that, and then I wouldn't see it for 10 more days, oh I know that, and then push off 20 more days. Just that way it kept coming up over and over again. That way I would keep seeing it, but I kept memorizing it as well. So there have been studies on this, and they say that one of the best things to show that students do well on tests is to take practice tests. So that's exactly what I did. I probably took 6 or 7 practice tests. I did my ones that I got with the NBRC, I did the ones on the NBRC website, and then I also used the Respiratory Therapy Zone. I did all the tests that they had for free on their website. I highly recommend that you go check them out because they are free. I also took my clinical simulation exam 2 weeks after I took my TMC. I know a lot of people like to wait, however I thought that all of the information kind of collided together and that I had a good grip on it, so therefore I wanted to get it done and over with ASAP. Plus, before I could start working, I did get my RRT. So therefore, to summarize this video up, basically I would do Kettering. I would start studying about 2 weeks before, about 2 months before you actually graduate, to get a good grip on everything that you learn throughout your program. And then just take as many practice tests as possible, because that's what's going to prepare you for taking the actual test. So do the ones that Kettering has, the ones on the NBRC website, and then any other website that you can find. So if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.